Guys, this was hilarious. Thank you so much. So much fun. Is it kind of daunting to, take the amazing John Hughes, from what he did 30 years ago and then sit down and start writing a script, but you want to make it so different?
We were unfamiliar with the original. We've heard that there's a movie out there, but it's not something we've seen, so it didn't really...
I don't see any importance in actually seeing it.
Yeah.
No, we were huge fans of the original, obviously. We loved it. It kind of shaped our comedic sensibilities. So we knew that it was a big challenge to sort of live up to the standards that movie kind of created.
But we also didn't want it to just be an homage. It had to be a movie that could stand on its own for those who didn't know the original.
And there are a lot of people that don't know the original. Anyone under 25, and it's a shame. So if anything, we hope that this at least brings them to the franchise and allows them to see the older movies.
Yeah, for sure. And then, casting Ed Helms. Wow. I mean, he's perfect.
Yeah.
He's a perfect Rusty.
He was always our first choice.
Why? What did you see in him? I mean, I know you guys know him, but...
There's this sweet likability to him that is similar to what Chevy brought to Clark Griswold in some ways, where you're rooting for this guy, even though he's doing these dumb things in the face of ridiculous odds.
But he's almost more innocent than Chevy's character was, where he wouldn't jump in the pool with Christy Brinkley, I don't think. He really preserves the sanctity of his marriage.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, and then the comedic timing between him and Christina.
Yeah.
Like, you can't buy that.
They had a really good rapport, really good chemistry together. It took just like a couple days of rehearsals for them to fall into that groove, and by the end of it, they felt like a truly married couple.
And when you have such great comedic actors, everybody in this movie, from Charlie Day to everyone, how much freedom do you give them? And also, when you have that R rating, do you kind of just let them rip?
Yeah, I think there was a certain amount of ad-libbing that went on. We would throw a lot of alt lines to the cast as we were going, but it was really run and gun in a lot of ways. We didn't have a lot of days, and so each day was so packed, we kind of had to stick to the script in most cases.
But we tried to be as loose with it as we possibly could, and obviously comfortable actors are funnier, always. And so we did allow them to go off and riff and have, several takes where they're just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
The Four Corners scene in particular had a lot of ad-libbing going on.
I was thinking that as I was watching that, I go, that's just gold for sure. And those kids. Those kids are phenomenal.
It was a lengthy casting process getting both of those kids, because there are a lot of kid actors that are terrible. And they were really, really good. They surprised us. It took a long time to find them, too. So.
But yeah, I mean, just to have two kid actors that you can rely on consistently to be good and funny and in the moment.
Yeah, we never actually had to worry about them. Sometimes kid actors go into neutral mode when they're not saying their lines or they're mouthing the lines of other people, and we never had to worry about that happening.
Was there any guilt at all having Steele swear as much as he did?
At first, but then it started to feel so natural.
Yeah, he said it with such ease that it was like, wait a minute, he's more comfortable saying the F word than we are.
Well, sad to say that, when I was watching this going, oh my God, someone else has lived my life, because I have two sons, 23 and 19 now, but my younger one was exactly the same way to the older one.
Really, it's a dynamic that is very rare, and I'm glad that we can say that it's based on someone's true life.
You had cameras in my home, literally, but it's funny too, because as a parent, you're like, oh God, don't say that, and then the other half of you is laughing, and they see the laughing part, and then they continue on.
What's sad is that my 3-year-old has seen the trailer so many times that he's now saying, what the hell is that? That's kind of funny.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Thank you for bringing this to us. It is so much fun.
Thank you.
And Chris Hemsworth, awesome. Great casting in that. Fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
Nice job.